the world at this point.
It's his most prolific hero in pubs. It's his most prolific hero in professional matches. It's everywhere. Nisha actually using the early Q to be able to stop Q and gets them a first blood for Team Liquid.
This is a game that, in a series, it's a lot about tempo. You have Liquid, the fastest team of this tournament. They played a Morphling lane, which is just a powerhouse of a lane, especially for a Darkseer that doesn't have a melee for to combo with.
Oh, Nisha playing the margins there. He went down to below 10 health against that final hit from Makoto. Makoto's still playing for it. Paragon's going to come in, and he's going to be in a bit of trouble here. Nisha is going to be slapped down as the...
An exploit here, especially for Q, who wants to get a fast earn up and get the levels rolling. You get an earn on this Furion plus the Blood Grenade. The kill threat on the map just goes up exponentially. He's looking straight back towards mid.
Yep, here he comes again. Now, Nisha has been holding on to the onslaught this entire time. Another reason why he's struggling in this lane, he can't use that ability. Otherwise, Q's going to come in and punish him. And he almost gets him there with the torrent. Not quite. He's going to try and bottle up, but it looks like he's just going to be chased down. Not receiving any help. No TPs coming in from the Liquid side. They are just leaving Nisha, hanging him out to dry here. Nisha.
Oh, and painful.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the one saving grace is...
Left lane. Surely it means you're punishing the solo offlaner.
Yeah.
No. Jabs is totally fine.
Get back to you on that one.
Ollie, gonna be in some trouble here. Vacuum doesn't actually grab Ollie, grabs 23 instead. That's fine. He'll run down the train protector anyway because Insania, instead of trying to put pressure on the mid lane Kunkka, I mean, these are three different brick wall heroes that stand in lane and are not that easy to gank, not that easy to kick out of lane. And if your mid lane continues to lose like it's going to, once again, Q snacks in that final hit to be able to finish him off. They're gonna get the kill on Q in return. Stuck underneath the tower, no problem for these two supports, but the trade-off is so favorable for Talon.
Q's really happy about that. Primal Beast. He has gotten his pick. Double damage with an Ion Shell surge.
23 here. A certain amount of burst damage. Pops out, double damage, hits him with a stun, grabs him immediately, but he's already morphed into strength. It's too late.
You have to force him off here. You cannot let 23 sit down here against a double damage Surge Primal.
23 is trying to hold on to its waveform, forced to use it now, and that's when Mickey, who just hit his level 6, is going to pop up, and nobody from Talon rotates over. They leave 23 alone on an island saying, okay, we're taking this top lane. We're doing some good farming mid. Sorry, 23.
That's a good pickup for Liquid. Really nice that Mickey gets involved as well. Quick little boat for Insania, no level 6 yet.
Heal, only level 1, and no ultimate does not stop that damage. So, 4-4.
Happens. This is a tough fight though, there's a lot of HP to chunk through.
This is going to be a rough one. Trying to kill a Tidehunter under the towers with the Rapid. Grab that, he couldn't get it off! Oh, just no love there from the Kraken Shell, just not dispelling him at the right time. Got chained between...
You're missing Overgrowth, you were missing the Nature's Wrath. Now you have your Fury on 6, you're still looking for the levels on Ollie.
Abs is going to be spotted here, Nisha.
Another power rune.
An opening.
They've really given these power runes away.
Can he get 23? Burst him down, it's done.
Okay.
Jabs comes out of the trees, and now he's trying to help 23, but he's only going to be a victim right next to him. Surprise from Liquid. Nisha making these power runes worth everything right now.
And they get the Ravage. On top of everything, to get that ult for free.
And Mickey thought this space, we killed 2 heroes, it means I can stick around and farm some more. No, Talon will keep the pressure on. Nisha's gonna pop out of those trees. They're gonna quickly grab him to go growth into the torrent, try and chain these disabled to finish him off, and that's enough. Zai now showing up with a wall. Not very good by itself, but maybe with a little helping hand here from Boxy, they can get something. The Bedlam put onto the Darkseer to help bring down Makoto. That damage is just enough. Make a kill for Boxy, but Zai may pay the price for it, trying to get away with the Spirit Vessel, but it'll take him out. The heals from Insania not delivering in time. Good TP away from Boxy, though.
There's not a lot that really bursts him down on Talon's side, outside of 23 committing on Insania in a fight, which is not something he necessarily wants to do first. You know, he wants to steal better spells than what Enchantress has to offer and find a better target. So Insania could bring up a lot of the damage powerhouse for Liquid.
Nisha lurking, finds him. Now they are going to TP in for this one. Talon is saying this is a fight that we could still take. Makoto is going to be able to grab Boxy. Trying to stop him. Stops the fear very nicely with the X pullback, and Boxy will die for that. Q for Boxy, trade off of 4s, but Boxy was the one with that mega kill streak.
Mickey gets more XP, more earn charges. He gets to go back to the jungle, not getting ganked because Talon are not making a play of their own. which should be pretty obvious on this map with the extra lane shove you have between FastestFromSEA, Enchantress, and the Primal. And the second they split up, you just go straight back in. And now Talon has to react again.
Yeah, they already used some of their TPs to come down to this bottom lane. There may not be the same kind of reinforcements, but maybe 23 is all you need. Shows up, turns to the Primal Beast, and brings down Nisha, chasing after Insania now, who's now in no man's land, goes for a desperate TP out, but the Overgrowth is there to stop him. Liquid overextending themselves, thinking they had an opportunity, with Makoto being unable to join the fight. But it's quite the opposite.
Though, right, if you can split this Talon lineup on the map, abuse them with the lane shove advantage you have right now, and get some big core pickoffs, that's going to put you in a nice position. Because this is a lineup that wants the ball.
Back to TP coming in from Q to help out here. This is not an easy kill. In fact, Mickey is going to be able to make even the odds, 2-2. Zai trying to get away with the surge while Mickey wants to finish off Q. And now Nisha is going to join in on this party, making a 3-on-2. Makoto, he wants to play male. He's pretty tanky. Is he receiving any help though? Doesn't look like it. Liquid will deliver more numbers. Makoto is forced to use the BKB. First one of the game. So down to 8-second duration. Bit more of the map, and they do have, I guess, the Midas advantage, 1-0.
Just gonna walk into Nisha and casually vote him.
Now Nisha doesn't have a BKB. He's going for that Blade Mail Heart build. The magic damage could control, but the Overgrowth, it could not get there in time. Ollie, of course, canceled it, knowing it wasn't going to be there, so that's fine. They still have that objective. That's why they're trying to smoke up and catch more. They seem to be pretty confident about taking a fight right now.
Take this fight, however.
They just burst down the Train Protector, but at the same time, great Ravage. 23 shows up with the Primal Beast. He got feared. Rumble, he got feared up, and he couldn't actually stop it. He can crack a shell, gets jabbed out of there, but he's blocked in by trees. Q is trying to make his own escape, but it's denied by Boxy. But they don't care about Q. They want the big watermelon. They're going to try and burst him into pieces here, gobble him up, and Nisha will take him down.
Oh, Nisha just gets a free fight off of a weird initiation by Talon, just jamming the Morphling into the river. They
take any fight they can, any pickoff that they see, like Q here in the top lane. Zai, he'll throw down the wall just to slow him down. See if the TP comes in. The vacuum's going to stop that TP, and now Boxy's here to be able to ensure there's follow-up disables.
Yeah, Liquid starting to take over.
Very single target focus. It's going to be tough for some of these supports, particularly Q. Might have the roughest time here. 23 used the waveform here to try and barf his hard camp. Could be in trouble. Run over by Nisha. Trying to get him with the fear. He does manage to get off the Shadow Realm. That'll
bail him out
for a serious amount of time. Pops Manta, waveforms away. Great morph there from 23 that keeps him alive and might even be able to get a return kill here. Boxy self-fuels to dispel some of this. Nisha comes charging right in, trying to protect his support as best as possible, and Jazz may even be trouble. He just does not seem to be tanky enough anymore to deal with the Primal Beast.
And this is before the late game break comes out. So if you're Jabs, you are not feeling too good about your frontline capabilities in this game. You have the Chem on Nisha. So at some point, eventually, there's a high chance they get rewarded or Liquid just move through the area.
Zai is the person without a BKB who's very often alone. Mickey immediately tries to join him, and they say, okay, let's take Mickey instead. The wall goes out trying to help him out. Mickey does do a good job of realitying, trying to get away, but he is just getting deeper in there. 23, though, getting knocked around by Zai, and now Nisha's going to hop into the mosh pit. He goes, and the pure damage slices down 23 so effectively.
Just can't get anything going in the fights. Liquid playing the map way too well and not giving an even footing to Talon. Continue to struggle here to push in this late game. 10k gold lead almost for Liquid. That Aegis did a lot for them.
And now you're gonna see the Ags do very much for the Morphling? I didn't really see it.
No, I don't even think it did anything with it.
Radiant's top tower
troublesome
is under attack
for Talon.
And another freebie.
I mean, this is the part that is disgusting about Spectre now, because sit there and hit that tower for a very long time.
Which is another reason I think this hero's had a tremendous win rate at this tournament. If you get Spectre later in the draft, when you can see a lot of the cores committed, who's buying Silver Edge on Talon's side? Who's really dealing with Spectre in terms of the man fight? I don't see it.
Ollie. He was out there. I mean, him and Q are going to be out there deep on the map, trying to get vision, trying to cut some waves. Dude, fight, you're going to have to play it low.
Yes, because you can't just commit it into the BKBs here.
Yeah.
It's all about getting these BKBs out early for both teams, honestly. And another pickoff. Mickey just pushing towards a butterfly, helping him with the Morphling man fight. Finally, a smoke. Talon decide enough is enough. They will not wait for 23's MKD.
Nicky immediately jumps on and jabs just like all the times before.
They don't want to go on him, though.
Yeah, it is tough to bring down this Spectre. They're trying to get Liquid to overextend, perhaps, and Nisha will oblige, jumping right in there. But again, another target they simply don't want to go for.
Trying to bait them in deep for this Ravage, but I mean, Jabs,
oh, he tried to go for the Ravage, but it's not good enough. And now the shots, the rainbow shots, out for the Enchantress raining in. Jab's going to be punched to death. Zai, I mean, the damage will eventually come in. It's just a question of who else is going to be joining him in. Makoto is forced to use the DKB, and they don't have anything to pierce that one. Losing 2 on the side of Talon. They took about 5 steps outside of their base, and it immediately goes all wrong. This is why they were so hesitant to do so before.
And no buyback on Jabs, no Ravage even if he had it. Should be multiple lanes here for Liquid. Shields are way too tanky.
Liquid have been playing impatient, just waiting for them to make a mistake. When they finally did, they're going to take a lane of barracks. They're going to take even more. Makoto dies now. 23, going to be in some trouble. But the BKB protects him for now. They'll be able to get back to the fountain, but Liquid, you know, they could dive tier 4s and it doesn't matter.
Have to wait for everybody to be up here. Oh, this game's still going by the time your gun goes up.
Yeah, at this rate, the way they keep on losing heroes, it's not going to be a lane of barracks. It's going to be
okay. There's some damage.
2, 3.
I mean, this Shadow Realm it does do some work here if 23 can get a full round off.
Yeah, there's obvious Ag's answer for the Morphling. It's just how is he going to be able to catch Boxy to turn into this?
Radiant's middle tower.
Get the jump in. He's get those shots from the Shadow Realm. Tor comes out. Back in with Nisha immediately with the follow up there. This could be the killing blow as they grab that Kunkka, slam him down, but it looks like maybe they're running out a little bit of steam here. Now they're getting pulled in. Nisha still, he held on to his BKB and he's getting out of there. Meanwhile, the buildings are dying on the side of Talon. They can't exchange buildings like this, a full lane of barracks just for a BKB. They gotta get a little bit more. 23 is gonna try and get something, but the Ult Scepter, it stops him almost immediately. And the burst damage is just too much for 23.
23 knows he needed something there, and he just gets met with the stone wall that is this Liquid lineup. Every answer, there's just no room to operate. And yeah, that is a very convincing game 1 from Liquid here. As was not the fastest game for them in the tournament, but very methodical, right? And I feel like if you look at this game as a whole, it's just you're just trying to scale, right? You have Phoenix, Zeus, Shaker, Terrorblade. It's all about the late game team fights here. You're going to be a powerhouse if you get there. At the same time, Liquid, they have a lot to combat that team fight with displacement with the Tuskar, and if you give them a first blood again,
the second first blood of the series going to Liquid once again, and
I'll man up and be open about it. Now, is that correct? I don't know.
Rotation from Q surprises Nisha. Really nice planned out
refill. So Nisha has massive resource advantage on Makoto here, but he's Arcane Bootsing up. I mean, this is a contest for sure, or at least you're going to get the 50-50 and DD top. Really nice news for Talon. That is a rune that Nisha really needed here.
Nisha's going to fight for this one. Thundergon's Wrath bursts down the Tusk, and looks like Insania's going to be in trouble as well. They only need a couple more hits, and they will easily get back. Makoto walks away, hops away with the double kill.
Pushes support levels up as well. That was one of the issues for Talon last game. I mean, these lineups can be slow, but if you get support levels, they pick up a lot of pace, and nice Fisher Cannon.
Oh, things are beginning to turn badly now. Now, he does have a lot of stick charges and a Lotus, but against this many heroes, they rotated so much on the side of Liquid into mid. The Mickey has no help, and there was even 23 coming through the portal to make sure.
Mickey doesn't have a lot to fall back on. There's no Ancient XP, and then you get that Wisdom Rune denied. It's like the cherry on top here. You have a lot more breathing room in this game for Talon to get these supports to their ults.
Oh,
and play around Makoto, who's
giving Nisha absolutely nothing for free.
Yeah, who's hunting who in this game?
They're going to jump onto Makoto here for the slowdown attack speed plus a beautiful Fisher. They do have the Dawnbreaker though, and that's going to be the extra bit of help that they need to be able to burst down Makoto. Nisha commits. Can he finish him? They do. Zai managed to bring him down, but Nisha's going to have to give up Slight for that one, and Jabs is on cleanup right now. 2 kills already. Look to chase after Zai, but Mickey does manage
side of the map, especially into Dawn ult, where the counter initiation is the way Liquid can come back. So you're not on some crazy clock here. It's just, that was not the start you were hoping for. Still looking for some action here. Only 3 kills in 11 minutes.
Yeah. He's been playing so forward in this lane. They're going to bring 4 heroes to bring him down. Team Liquid, they really wanted to get this punish on Jabs. And they do get it. It costs them.
I feel like it's not that great early in this game for Mickey. I think you just go better survivability items. You really want Butterfly or Sotanic or some sort of timing like this right into the TV Zeus.
It looks like he's gone through that same thought process. Build has changed, but he's going to be caught. Q revealing himself with a Blink Dagger. Jabs, he'll die at the same time, so the teams were making moves on both sides. A 4-man gank kills the Bristleback and kills the Luna. Nisha sneak away Wisdom Rune before the rotation can come from Talon.
I mean, that is a weird position for Mickey to be in alone, right?
Yeah.
Just walk up mid lane, you get Echo Slam. Maybe not expecting the blink to be this fast, but it was Brown Boot rushed by Q.
Quick Thunder, the burst damage, then comes in. They collect pretty quickly on that one, but 23 is committed heavily to be able to finish up this tower. Might need to go from right toward his Boxy. Gets him down. Tag team, that's pretty easy. Boxy's going to be left behind, though, as the punch finally comes through. But double kill for Makoto. What's that worth it for 23 to stick around like that?
Everything just starts to flow for the team. This fast blink has paid off very swiftly here.
Yeah, because he was thinking about getting the arcane boots at some point in time. I remember very early on, he had the 900 gold. I was like, yep, he's going to go for it, but he went for the fast blink, got a kill. Now, he can maybe help Ollie. No. That's just enough burst. And this is the combo we should be seeing a lot from Liquid right here. Storms here in Ancient Apparition helps out a lot to be able to land that Ice Blast.
You even have Max Snowball throwing some more magic damage on the amp. Max, Vortex is going to do some work here, and they're still looking.
Can they control him enough? Easily. Burst him down. Jabs. Oh. Dawnbreaker coming in for an extra stun. The extra bit of burst damage required as well. 2 down as successful moves from Liquid begin to ramp up.
All those support levels they were lacking come in around mid for Talon, prioritizing Makoto. His lane was pretty rough. I mean, Mickey had first blood and it's a Luna lane. And he's just the one getting hunted right now.
Yeah, this is going to be the second time he's going to be ganked around his tier 1 tower's bottom lane. And the TPs will come far too late to get the punish.
Liquid have identified the wags. Going to shift more weight to Q, and Makoto finds the pick off.
Wrath is going to reveal the 2 supports. They quickly go for the toss kill, see if they can burst him before the snowball. Not quite good enough. That's going to delay this kill just a tad bit. As a result, Insania will be able to go home free.
He does have a blink on Boxy. So as rough as the first breaker, not a lot of heroes survive that.
Manta Lucian's going to be pushing down all these lanes. He also then picks up the shard. Jab's going to be caught here, pulled back in. Again, the double global ultimate putting to use every single time. They're thinking about this Bristleback kill. They are just not letting this hero get off the ground, not letting him get to this Aghanim Scepter.
Are scanning.
6th death in 8 minutes here. He is still leveled. And now you can start to accelerate the objective taking with the Luna lineup that can ball. You don't have that big aura presence like the Darkseer, but you have tag team. You have nighttime for the Lunar Blessing.
Yeah, they know about the Roshan, but they also know Insania was isolated in the bottom lane. Liquid to be setting the tempo, getting the initiation, and they're going to get some information here. Talon inside the pit. 3 of them caught in this Ice Blast, but it's only Nisha who's nearby. They go for the Zeus. They found an opening here. Boxy scouted out Makoto alone, and Talon, with the rest of them low like that, no enough room. They pop the smoke because, after all, they use their metamorphosis on the TB. They do not want to give this Aegis
half duration. This is a Scotty meta timing for 23. You let Liquid go here, you are conceding Roshan.
And Q was looking for an opening somewhere here. Looks like with the Fissure, they might be able to finish off Insania without committing much.
Couldn't get the blink off.
The net worth lead still for Team Liquid after the Roshan taken for Talon. Even kill score, though, 12-12 as we approach 25-minute mark. Gotta watch out for that Aghanim Scepter, though. Boxy slowed down to a crawl by this. With the Sunray damage, they'll instantly get the damage on him as he comes out of the snowball. No way for him.
That opening, they're probably going to wait out this Aegis period, honestly. I don't think you want to take the full fight Aegis with the Terrorblade right now with 2 lives.
Nisha spotted, not by any heroes with stuns, though. And he's got a haste rune. Even the slow from the Bristleback is no problem for Nisha. Oh, they're going to find Insania still. They actually have this really deep ward by the TP point of the outpost. So they know. Somehow ships the night just passing right on past Boxy, who, again, they are hunting Makoto when they get the opportunity, but now it's Boxy who's been spotted by Makoto instead, and likely going to be dying inside of this Nimbus field.
Giving behind them.
They're finally going to start coming back, but maybe it's a bit too late for this range barracks to survive.
3 racks for 23.
And he's still halfway through his meta.
Oh, Big K's going in with the Silverhead.
Trying to get a little bit scouting, but Q moves they wanted and managed to get the TP away. They do have the Dawnbreaker ultimate. They all managed to hop out of it, so no chance there. 23 is beating back Mickey. Nisha goes for the kill onto Q, diving with his BKB. Actually, the last second of the stun, not quite good enough. Still though, Talon are retreating successfully, even if it is a 1 for 2. They don't get caught too much here. They've walked away with a kill on the carry.
Look at the ward. Foxy sees everything right now.
It's the punch up in the air, quickly bursts down Ollie. With Sai coming through, a beautiful hit from the stun and getting good damage in, but the BKB just came in for 23. Savage got stunned up though. He's going to be maybe losing his first life. He pops it down. BKB trying to commit to the kill on the Sai, and he barely gets it, but there it is. The life goes down, Zai's gonna walk away. Now he doesn't have a BKB on his second life. This is bad for 23, bad for Talon. If they could have gotten away, but Team Liquid will not let them escape. In that last team fight, we've got Aeon Disc being built up by Makoto. He knows he is probably the #1 priority.
If you survive the BKB jump from Liquid, you can turn it around, and you have your supports alive. That looks okay for you.
Nisha again, just diving in deep because allows the Dawnbreaker to get the positioning, and once again, they kill first. This time around, the Supernova is going to go down, but Team Liquid are being able to disengage away from it. They can't let Zai get away. No way that he gets out of this for free. So they'll kill him, trading 1 for 1. Ultimately, you traded a 4 position for a 3. Surely that's fine for Talon.
Yeah, you're okay. It's a very different type of situation. I mean, maybe there's a reason they've been very successful all year, you know?
Yeah, wait, somebody shut the hell up, Mickey.
Maybe. I mean, where's our carry, guys? That would have been the comment for sure. Foxy leading the charge off the smoke.
He's going to break some smokes, and that gives an opportunity for the jump in from Nisha, but they popped their BKB on Jazz. They didn't quite finish up the initiation onto the Earthshaker. Maybe they do get him. Pulled back in. Once again, Dawnbreaker comes in, finish off the job. Zai goes for the kill, and he'll bring down Q. They can't do anything about these BKBs. They're trying to draw it out, but Ollie's going to join him. In the afterlife, just too much burst damage, and now they pursue. Without the support there, they're feeling okay about this, but they've lost Foxy. Perhaps too aggressive.
That was a little deep.
Liquid could have just been very content taking Roshan, and maybe they still will.
Yeah, but they lost their tag team.
Yeah, that helps speed it
is
up
also
quite a bit.
switching sides. Makoto grabs an Arcane Rune, and Talon are TPing top. Their supports are up in 20 seconds. It's going to be dire side Roshan.
Oh, they're going to run into each other. They can actually get a free kill onto Insania. This would make the numbers go fully in the favor of Talon.
Insania just too fast for himself. He got here way ahead.
For them, or very poorly.
This is
no buyback. Playing for the Roshan fight all in.
Because you could have gone a survivability item here if you're 23. You could have gone something like Satanic, even into the A blast. It's not really been hitting you.
But they got it. Oh, Jeff picked up the Aegis. 23 isn't going to have that extra life. Is he going to be fine though? Mickey tries to get in there with a BKB, but he Satanic. No way, Mickey. He managed to push through both of those heroes, 1 versus 2, and the rest of Talon are crumpling to the initiation of the storms here. The Ghost's going to try and get away, but remember, this was an all-in. They took away the Aegis. That means 23 can't join in this fight. They buy back. But for what? The supports will not have cores join them in this second part of the fight, and they're just going to be hunted down now. Diebacks on the side of Talon. Oh no, Talon, what have you done?
Up this extra insurance, it seals the deal.
They've also been in a couple positions. Megas on a TA.
Yeah, I mean, Liquid, no stranger to a Megas game, and they'll find
quick first down of Jabs. He's been a target for Liquid this entire game, these constant pickoffs. And they only need 1 pickoff to really open up the door to hitting these tier 4s, particularly.
I mean, number 10 for him would be a death sentence here.
BK gets close, pops the break. He gets off the BKB, though. This time around, the Fisher is really nice. He gets onto 2. They're going to turn around, try and deal with the Supernova. Mickey's hitting it. He's able to get it while they've also finished off the Terror Blade. No Thunder opportunity. They pop the cheese on Jabs, but without a Terror Blade, there's really nothing left for Talon. They're going to call it here. GG. Team Liquid continuing to have Talon's number in playoff series.